Audi has launched its third generation TT in Australia, and this time round the German car maker says its little coupe is sportier than ever before. So we're in Tasmania to find out. The TT has been a successful car for Audi ever since the first generation was launched in 1998. However, it's fair to say that triumph has been forged more by the car's iconic design than its dynamic qualities. From the outside, the third generation model doesn't introduce any wholesale changes to the TT's appearance, instead offering progressive styling tweaks including new trapezoidal headlights with LEDs, larger wheel housings and more contoured body lines. The new model is actually smaller in proportion but offers a larger footprint on the road for better overall dynamics. The other big changes have been applied inside the cabin. Inside, Audi has revolutionised the cockpit of the TT. They've debuted several new technologies that really lift the game inside the cabin. There's a new 12.3-inch TFT digital instrument cluster, as well as new technologies for the climate control and also the centre rotary dial. Now, while all those technologies are new, one thing that existing owners will really appreciate is that Audi has finally added 2 conventional USB ports. Audi has streamlined its regular TT lineup in Australia to 4 different grades. 2 of those are two-wheel drive with manual and automatic transmissions, and the other 2 are all-wheel drive mated solely to an automatic. All 4 are powered by the same 2-litre 4-cylinder engine. Now, out of all those variants, it's the top of the line Quattro S line that stood out most at this launch. Like the rest of the range, it offers the same 2-litre 4-cylinder engine with 169 kilowatts and 370 newton meters. However, it's tied to an all-wheel drive system. What we've noticed at the launch today is that it transforms the car into a more confident cornering machine, where the base model front-wheel drive version is twitchy and nervous through corners. The extra weight and the all-wheel drive grip transform this thing into a really nice driving machine. The 2-litre engine is a really nice unit. In daily conveyance, it's smooth and linear in its power delivery, but put the foot down and there's plenty of mid-range punch there on offer. Now, it's teamed with a 6-speed automatic gearbox in the top line variant that's really quick to adapt to acceleration input, but also really snappy with its downshifts as well. As with most new Audis, this thing has the driver select function, which offers 5 different driver settings. Of the 5 different drive select modes, it's the dynamic setting that best rewards enthusiastic driving, with swift and nicely weighted steering and more aggressive engine mapping, traits accompanied by a bolder engine note through the cabin. In the all-wheel drive model, Audi claims a 0 to 100 time of just 5.3 seconds. Now, the fact that the TT doesn't get adaptive suspension could be a little bit polarising for some buyers, and that's because on the standard steel springs, it is on the firm side of the equation. It's quite stiff on country roads, even bouncy at times. And while it's not crashy, it is definitely not a comfortable ride. But that trait is offset by the seats, which are really comfortable, offer terrific bolstering and support for long trips. Now, while it's fair to say the TT is probably a more sportier drive than before, it's definitely not perfect. As you can hear on coarse chip roads, there's quite a lot of road noise entering the cabin. There's also wind noise from the A-pillar, and there's also that bumpy ride that I mentioned earlier. And while it does get the basics right for general driver positioning, this car probably isn't as involving as the likes of a BMW M235i or a Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG. It's sort of there, but not quite. There are a couple of other elements missing as well. The new virtual cockpit display is almost out of bounds to passengers due to the fact it is positioned right under the driver's eye line. The rear seat is also restrictive, and there is no reversing camera available, which makes car parking manoeuvres difficult when faced with the TT's sloping roofline. Irrespectively, the new TT is definitely a more engaging driver's car than before, so long as you go for the all-wheel drive Quattro model. It may not be as involving as other European rivals, but suffice to say, there are multiple reasons to consider the latest TT other than aesthetics. The new model goes on sale in Australia from later this month.